Find a quiet spot before you press play, because Lizzy Caplan just turned the land of fire and ice into her own fashion runway, and you're going to want to savor every second. From steamy lagoons to wind-swept glaciers, her Iceland getaway proves that swim style isn't about temperature. It's about confidence, craft, and a little cinematic flair. Stay with me to the end for 3 quick tips you can steal from Lizzy's looks to elevate your next cold climate dip. We open at the Blue Lagoon, where milky geothermal waters blur into a fog of mineral steam. Lizzy slips into frame in a deep teal one-piece with a square neckline and subtle ribbing that catches the light like scales. The suit's clean lines lengthen her silhouette. The wider straps feel modern and strong. A minimalist silver cuff at her wrist mirrors the slate lava field behind her. She leans on the lagoon's edge, elbows planted, chin tilted toward the morning glow. A single breath fogs the lens, then clears to reveal that unmistakable Lizzy smirk, equal parts witty and fearless. Comments pop instantly. Aquamarine icon, Nordic siren, this color was invented for her. Cut to a mossy canyon where a hot spring threads between basalt walls. Lizzy layers up with a cream knit beanie and a cropped, water-repellent puffer tossed over a sleek black bikini. The bikini's high-rise bottom meets a long-line top, sporty, architectural, and camera-ready. She perches on a black rock, trailing fingers through the ripples as sun shafts break the mist. A guide jokes that Iceland has 4 seasons in a day. Lizzy laughs, hikes the puffer over one shoulder, and turns the microclimate into a mood. It's practical glamour, warmth, traction boots, and a suit that stays put while you climb down to the shore. Next, a private geothermal cove. The look shifts. Olive green cutout one piece with a braided belt detail, paired with mirrored swim goggles resting like jewelry at her hairline. The color harmonizes with lichen and volcanic stone. The cutouts carve soft geometry along her waist without compromising support. She wades in to mid-thigh, rolls her shoulders back, and lets the steam do the diffusion. The frame could be a still from an indie film, quiet, confident, and beautifully restrained. On day 2, the itinerary goes full adventure. Snowmobile trails. Wind like a drumroll. For the ride, Lizzy layers a matte graphite shell over a cobalt sport bikini. Functional first, fashion always. When the group pauses at a ridge, she unzips just enough to flash the color, then pulls on thermal gloves and laughs into the gale. The camera catches that color pop against a white horizon, and suddenly you understand the formula. One strong hue, one strong line, one strong attitude. The gallery's midpoint surprise. A glass-roofed spa where northern light spills down like silk. Lizzy's in a latte-colored bandeau with a removable strap, topped by a gauzy, open-weave wrap that moves like a whisper. She props a paperback on a towel, stretches one leg to point her toes, and takes a lazy sip of sparkling water. The pose is casual. The lines are surgical. Her hair, half twist, half tousle, lets collarbones and shoulder lines stay crisp, while a soft berry lip keeps the face radiant in cool light. Behind the scenes, the choices are intentional. Swim fabrics with a slight sheen to play with Iceland's diffuse sun. Secure closures over fussy ties, wind is undefeated. Soles with grip for wet rock. A pocketable wind layer that reads sleek, not bulky. Sunscreen, yes, even under clouds, plus a barrier cream to keep the silica springs kind to the skin. Her team sets phones to a lower exposure, then recovers midtones in edit so the steam keeps its dimension and the suits keep their saturation. If Lizzy Caplan's Iceland album gave you wanderlust and wardrobe inspo, tap like, send this to your travel buddy, and subscribe for the next Fire and Ice fashion breakdown. The water's warm. The light is perfect. All that's left is your turn.